I know I just found the next major boom. Like, you guys know how we do it around here already. I don't want to, like, you know, reintroduce myself and what I'm known as, the trendsetter, today, tomorrow's newspaper. But I did find the next major boom. As people roll in, I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. Now, you know me, right? People ask me all the time, hey, Francis, what are you? You know, whether that's like, you know, my wife's friends or, you know, even my parents, right? Or just people in general. Like, I just tell them this. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not so much an investor, which I am, but I'm really a life researcher, right? Whether that's, you know, research for you know, historical factors that could play a role today, or whether that's like researching the next big thing, or whether that's just investing, or whatever that is, that's what I do. I do research. And let me tell you, your boy found some sick ass shit that's gonna pop. Okay? I'm gonna share that with you guys. And again, this is something I should probably just keep to myself for now, but what can I say? That's just how I do it. I like to share the freaking information even before I start to tap into it, you know, you know, what do you call it? Like, practically. Okay? But this, I highly recommend you guys check this shit out. Because this is going to make money. I know this is going to make money. I'm going to share with you guys, and I'd love to hear your feedback too. As I park up here. Thank you for joining, ladies and gentlemen. We got the TCL. I see Cripo. What up, Cripo? Thank you for all the comments, bro. Appreciate you, man. And Dev told me you guys spoke too. So, yeah, really, you know, looking forward to those plans as well. We could discuss that as well in private, if you like. That would be pretty cool. You know what I'm talking about, the show next year. Wow, guys. Okay, I'm very excited to share this with you guys. I'm just going to start anyways. By the way, I've been taking this new vitamin. It's called, like, what's it, like, bee pollen or some shit, or honey pollen. Supposed to be really good for like inflammation and just like immunity and all these things. You know, I'm like almost freaking 40, guys, so I gotta start taking vitamins, you know, like immunity stuff. And it's making my freaking like throat a little bit swollen. So it's the first time I took it. Don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm gonna like freaking morph into some freaking like bee or some shit, but I feel kind of weird in the throat. That's all. It's a little bit swollen. So don't mind me if I'm clearing my throat and such. Anyhow, the content must freaking go on, swollen throat or not. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, guys, once again for joining. I'm very excited to share this piece of information. You know why, guys? Because when you're an investor in this space, like, you know, or a hustler, whatever you want to call yourself, right? Somebody who's after it all the time, you really got to look at other places as well, not just only crypto related. Okay, guys? And I don't want to turn you guys off. Just hear me out. Hear me out. This is very unique. Now, I'm all about, you know, making, you know, money in a really legal and legit and satisfying way, right? Where I can share with others and, you know, they kind of catch on and they do their own research and they want to go after it too. So I'm going to drop in you guys right now. But first you need a little bit of a history because this is a pattern I'm seeing forming again. Okay, hear me out. What up, meth man? Hear me out. So basically, we all know what happened with Bitcoin and crypto in the early phases, right? You know, obviously a lot of people made a lot of money, especially if we go back to 2017, which isn't really the early phases, but let's just start from there. You know, I think that's when the markets really start to get attention, really start to get some traction. You know, we had a lot more of the public coming into that market, right, than we did, say, in 2015 or 2014, right? They still had Mt. Gox, they still had Silk Road, but, you know, that doesn't, it was still immature, and even then it was immature, but it was starting to mature then. That was the starting point of maturity. And we saw what happened with crypto, right? Obviously, things started to pop off. Now, let me tell you something right now. Marijuana stocks is another prime example of this, which I missed that boat. You know, I just didn't want to deal with centralization, but people that went in that, I personally know them, you know, they had a guy, he had an MJ stock channel, forget his name, he's from Canada too in BC. That guy made millions. He made millions, bro, off of marijuana stocks, right? So what we saw with MJ or marijuana and cannabis when it became legal, we first saw that how, you know, obviously it was illegal and, you know, people were pushing for it or whatever. And finally the government in Denver, I believe in Washington, in Oregon, California, they started to legalize it, not only for medicinal purposes, but also for, you know, recreational purposes. And if you invested in some of those companies, cannabis stocks at the early phases, guys, go check out the graphs. It's not my opinion. and I don't really like, I can't make this up. It's there. Go check the graphs. It was like Bitcoin gains. It was like crypto-like gains in the stock market, like 200 freaking percent and freaking all this shit. Like more than that. If you get it from the early stages, people made 50x, all kinds of redonkulousness. Okay, so I'm gonna drop something on you guys right now that I'm seeing this same pattern coming to life, ladies and gentlemen. Again, nobody's really interested in this. I'm actually thinking about making a business into this. Okay, and don't worry, I'm not saying I'm not trying to raise no funds for fucking nothing. I don't want people to think that. No, it's not that. I'm talking about having a place here and, facilitating this. Now, hear me out, guys. This might throw some of you off, but I want you to suspend your disbeliefs or your beliefs for 1 second, okay? There's something, I know you guys know it as magic mushrooms. Psilocybin mushrooms is the next thing that's going to be legalized, okay? Psilocybin mushrooms has tremendous benefits. Science are saying that how, people with depression, anxiety, gives you energy, gives you focus if you're doing this like microdosing thing. People that do large doses, like if you're super like, a woman who's dying from cancer, she only has 2 months to live, she's like obviously depressed, she takes this shit, it's like her brain resets. The freaking compound, psilocybin, literally under a microscope, identically matches our chemical called serotonin. Serotonin is responsible for mood, right? Your mood swings, if you're good, if you're whatever, if you're feeling shitty, if you're depressed, if you're happy, that's what it does. So it actually binds, it's an agonist. It's a serotonin agonist, okay? Other things like say cannabis and all these other things, that actually works against it, but that's not the point. Now, what we're seeing now is the government coming out and they're being very open about it. They had it as a Schedule 1 drug, I believe, which is one of the worst drugs, and we all know why, right? So if this actually could cure, and this dude, after 1 dose, people are saying they're cured from like anxiety, from depression, all this shit. Denver just passed this this thing where they legalized it. Okay, it's legalized right now in Denver, just like what they did first with cannabis. Okay, I think another state did it. Don't quote me on this. I think it was Oregon. Don't quote me on it. Okay, Oregon as well is going to be having this for like recreational or medicinal purposes. People are suffering from certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact, right? I'll give you another example. So in Toronto, before cannabis became officially legal, right? You had all of these pop-up stores. Right, like they were obviously, they weren't legal, but they were there. You walk in and you could pick which strain you wanted, OG Kush and fucking whatever. But then the cops would come and raid them. But the next day they'll pop back up the shop and then they'll sell their stuff again. And then sure enough, a few years later, we see that how cannabis freaking became legalized. People invested into companies, just fucking made a fortune. Okay, so right now the same thing is happening in across North America. You're having these like mushroom shops, pop up there. And again, like, you guys probably won't be interested in this, but where the money is at, I'm interested in. Before everybody catches on. You can't tell me right now that if you could go back in time and invest into those MJ freaking companies, bro, right, or get involved somehow, you want profit? Of course you would, right? If you know the numbers. So this is another forthcoming, man. I'm telling you. And it's going to be a matter of time until, Canada and, I don't know about all the states, but majority of the states will catch on to this too. But when you look at why they called it, this was like illegal for so long, right? This thing is abundant. It grows in all climates, right? It's not a vegetable. It's not an animal. It's something in between. Okay? It's the only thing that really grows across all climates besides Antarctica. You take 1 freaking dose, microdose, or whatever you want to do, macrodose, bro, and it cures you for like literally minimum, I think it's like 8 months. There's no money in that. Of course they don't want that to come to market. Everybody can get it. It's accessible. It's abundant. It's everywhere. It's also scientists were saying that how they found like a fossil in Brazil of a mushroom, fungi. It's fungi, right? Fungi is what it's in the mushroom that actually gives you these benefits, right? And scientists are saying that how they found this thing. It was like 680 million years old, and they're saying now how this was the first thing ever here. We could get into mycelium, but the point is this: from an investor mindset, this is a major freaking opportunity. If you ever want to start a business and you live in a state that's going to have this, or maybe it's just past legalization and it's legislation and it's legal right now, believe you me, this is going to trend fucking harder than cannabis. what I'm saying? And this is exactly why I'm keeping my eyes on just other things because, sure, we're building the metaverse. I got Sandbox going on. We're doing that. I'm going to show you guys that too in a video in the next few days. We got Metropolitans, and that's fine. True market leaders in this space are going to be building. Okay, the competition is like freaking next to nothing right now. Nobody really gives a shit about crypto. There's no competition. So what am I doing? I'm building. That's what market leaders do, right? But however, like, I don't want to limit myself to that. You have to seek out opportunities every fucking where. Sometimes crypto isn't good enough, right? I'm not saying it's not, but what I'm saying is it doesn't fucking hurt if I add another thing to it, right? So look, I get it. A lot of people probably already fucking came out this video, but that's the dumb money people, right? That's the dumb money people. Anything new will be misunderstood, bro. And this is what you gotta do. You gotta put your money and see value into something before the rest of the fucking world does. And I do that shit fucking best. So, by the way, this live stream, you guys can ask me questions about this topic or anything else. I would love to do an EME of some description. If you guys have any questions, it could be about any freaking thing, crypto, life, freaking whatever you want, what we're talking about here. Anything at all, shoot it. All right, guys? So let me see what's up. Tuned in from work, Cripo. You're freaking, you're a real one, man. What's up, Bella C? Let's go. Let's effing go. We have Juan Medja. What's up, bro? I see you. Thank you for joining. We have Derek. Let's go. Bernard says, hello, young man. How you doing, Bernard? How you doing, man? I know you actually commented. Sorry, I'm trying to open this here. Got a little coffee going on. Yeah, it's a shitty day today, guys. Full of rain. Do smash those like buttons, ladies and gentlemen. Crapper says, the bro's putting his foot down, revving it out. Oh, no. That was, oh, yeah, that was downshifting, I think. Yeah, that was a downshift. Nick says, good morning. What up, Nick? Hope you're doing good. Billa says yes. Joining from work as well. Poof Cop, thank you, bro. Really appreciate that. Guys, once again, do come. 2026 World Cup. What's that? Is it? It's in Canada? I didn't know that. What's up, fam? Danny says, what do you guys think of that? Like, honestly, again, like, we have these times in crypto when we're bullish. Obviously, I call it like this. You guys ever saw that game show where you put yourself, it's like in this like phone booth like thing, right? It's enclosed, there's no windows, and what happens is they blow cash freaking like up in the air. So all you gotta do is just grab as much cash as you can in, like, say freaking, I think they give them 30 seconds, and whatever you take in your pockets you keep. That's like the bull run. The bull run's here for a limited time. There's a, say the window is this large and it's just slowly closing, and you got all this time to just grab cash. But when the window closes, what are you going to do in the bear market? There's other hustles in the bear market. If you're a market leader like myself, you should be building. You should be actually gearing up for the next run up, right? But also, if you did, like, again, if you're hustling like me, you should be making money in the bull market, and you should also put that money in other places that's going to boom too. I'm telling you guys. Right? Sometimes it's not just good enough. So you got to see what's the next big thing. And there's other things like, look, I'm all for decentralization, and one could argue, hey, man, that's centralized. I don't want to fuck with that. Man, I totally agree with you. But look, man, I personally know people that gone to MJ Stocks on day one, and they're laughing right now. They're retired. They're literally retired. And yes, things are centralized, but I'm not saying put everything there, right? But sure as heck, if it's an opportunity, you best be putting something there. Well, that's just not smart money. Tim H. This guy's revving it. No, bro. Market is crazy, anyone says. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like this. I'll rebuttal with this. I'll respond to you with this. I don't think the market's crazy, okay? I always told you guys this, whether this bear market was organic, whether this bear market was bound to happen, which it was, as I warned people, one thing is certain, right? We all could agree that crypto is a real threat to the traditional finance, blockchain, and even to governments, world governments, right? We could admit that. These people are extremely powerful, obviously extremely funded, and connected, you know what I mean? And smart and manipulative. You combine all of those factors together, guess what? They could do what they want when they want in terms of crashing shit. Was FTX this industry plant? Was FTX always planned on day one to do what it did today? One could argue, yeah. Some people say no. Some people say he mismanaged funds. Some people say it's an industry plant. Industry plant is when it's an inside job that is conducted and run from a bigger organization, okay? So say YouTube, for example, wanted to send out a message. They would get some random person, make them look like if they're just the average Joe, and then they'll put them there, shill them there, build them up, and everybody falls in love, and then they go with the real plan. It's always to build something to break it all down, right? That's what they do. Problem, reaction, solution. That's another tactic what they do as well, right? So, I mean, when you say markets is crazy, to me it's like, I expect fuckery. I expect dirty play in this space, right? So that's why I tell you guys, when that window is open, bro, you know, you can probably fit your whole body in, go in and fucking take what you want, or maybe the window go like this, you can still take some, put your hand in, but when it shuts, you gotta wait for the next one, right? So yeah, to reply to you or respond to you, it's like, it's not crazy. This is actually normal. And I was telling Paulie this the other day. He was like, man, markets are a mess. I said, nah, bro, this is normal. He's like, if this is normal, bro, I don't want no part of it. And then I had to give him the little history, you know, talk on, you know, how these patterns already happened in the past. And, you know, we made new all-time highs, and the cycle happened again, and we made new all-time highs, and here we are again. You know, and I'll just say this one thing on this last topic until I go on to the next, you know, comments or questions. But I truly believe that, you know, the next bull run, whenever that is, within the next 3 years or less, maybe next year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't know. I don't see it going past 3 years though. Maybe it is next year, I don't know. But I wouldn't, we'll see. I don't want to say it is or not. I'm just telling you guys, I think within the next 3 years. I think the next bull run, however, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a big one, right? Because I truly believe we're going to see Web3 flourish in terms of finished products like metaverses, right? The sandboxes of the world, other sides of the world, etc., etc. And we're talking about decentralized ones. There's always going to be, you know, centralized ones as well. I don't know about Meta, right? So I feel as though, and again, it reminds me, and I'll tell you guys this again. In 2017, crypto was nothing but ideas. We only had white papers we were investing in. There wasn't any real protocol going on other than centralized exchanges like a Bittrex, like a Poloniex, and I forget the other one, you know, and whatever that was. So it was only centralized applications, nothing truly on the blockchain that was built on chain. Sure, we had like, you know, Ethereum and Bitcoin, but Bitcoin you can't really build on top. I'm talking about a real, intelligent, self-executing protocols, right? We had the smart contract with Ethereum, sure, but we didn't really have dApps, right? As much dApps, like real dApps, like an Avi or something. You know what I mean? That was conducting. So when now that bear market came, these market leaders, as I say, right, smart money dudes, leaders in the space went to work, start building. And then 2020 came, sure enough, it started to flourish. And obviously, I cannot lie to anybody here. I don't want to give you guys a disservice, but we have to admit, Corona did help out our markets tremendously. There was a lot of traditional, you know, slaves, let's call them. They don't think they're slaves, but they are. Traditional slaves, and, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but we are slaves. We're modern day slaves. They were at home thinking, oh, fuck, what am I going to do now? I want to make money. Oh, fuck, go to YouTube because the news ain't going to really feed me this education. School fucking failed me. My fucking job that I got from going to school that got me in debt fucking failed me. Let me go to YouTube. Oh, fuck, I missed out on Bitcoin. Oh shit, this DeFi stuff looks cool. Oh shit, NFTs looks cool. And then things started to pop, let's be honest. That obviously contributed to it. You know, people say that how it was institutions coming in, which did help, don't get me wrong. But I'll throw this back at you. Where were them in 2017 when we went all the way to almost to $1 trillion in market capitalization? So people talk about we need institutions. I fucking beg to differ. No, we don't. We just need people. If we need institutions, we're going to get corrupt and dirty like the freaking traditional finance world. Why would we want that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'll stop there on that particular comment. Do drop some more. Yeah, so as I said, Kryper says for sure, bro, we'll shoot you a message later. Yeah, as I said, guys, starting in 2023 in January, I'm actually going to be doing a live stream every day, Monday to Friday. We're thinking about 11 a.m. my time, so we don't know the name of the show, but it's going to be some solid daily content with some uploaded shorts because, you know, Dev brought this to my attention and he said that how I should probably be showing people clips and shorts from past live streams or videos that are, you know, can have a positive impact on them today or even a reminder. So if you guys notice the shorts we've been uploading, you're going to see a lot more of that as well with all, you know, we're going to do 2 shorts a day we're aiming for and a solid video as well, whether that's a live stream or an uploaded or whatever, we'll figure it out because we're coming back harder, man. We'll come back harder than ever before. Can't wait to show you guys my damn experience in Sandbox, bro. It's so sick. And all that jazz. All that minutia. All that minutia. Yo, maybe that should be the name of the show. Crypto Manusha? Nah, that don't sound good. Pufka, Cry Pro on fire. Looking forward on hearing your POV also, broski. There you go. Comms and hey, how you doing? Comisum, how you doing? Hello, fam. Hello. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well as well. Methman, hey BHB fam, finally we're back. You know how we do it. You know, you gotta take a little breather, bro. You gotta take a little breather. Like, I'm not on YouTube to get fucking like YouTube AdSense, man. You know, and I did tell you guys I want to take a break. Although me taking a break, and I'll repeat this because maybe there are some people on this live stream that wasn't on the other live stream where I discuss this. Although I was taking a break, I did have a lot. Like, we had workers working, right? We have the metaverse builders working, web designer working, and then, I mean, that's done. But we have that there. I'm going to show you guys that too in a few days in a video as well. So be prepared. Guys, I bought metaverselandlord.com for $20,000. You can't tell me I ain't serious about a shit. You know? I just read an article that Animoca Brands, they're going to be also funding metaverse businesses. They're going to look for $2 billion in this treasury to fund freaking metaverse businesses. So that's something that caught my eye as well. Might be sending an application. We'll see. Matters, come say hi in the Telegram sometime, Francis. Yeah, for sure. This is the next thing. Like, I feel definitely the Metropolitans and even the TCLer ones as well. But I really want us, well, that's going to take some time. We could chill in the freaking in the experience, but I'll definitely do that. But I need to really be focused on content as much, right? More than anything. I will definitely still come in. I'm not saying that means I can't come in and say hi for like, 20 minutes or whatever. Definitely could do that. I'm not a big texter, guys. Like I always wasn't. I always drop voice clips for the most part. You know that. Maybe I could do that too. Definitely want to touch base with the Metropolitans, do an AMA or, just touch base with them in general, whatever. I'll show my face more often than not in Telegram, but I feel as though it's much more important on camera, right? Like I'm doing now. Everybody could always revert back to this as well, In Telegram's a little bit different. I don't think it's the same. So yeah. But no, you're right. I will. For sure. Do smash those like buttons, guys. I really want to know. So if you're now joining, we're talking about the next big boom. I'm telling you. Listen, if you are an investor, you don't give a fuck about anything other than it's going to make you money in the right way. Right? When I say right way, legal, and you're not fucking over anybody in the process. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go fucking get a bunch of fucking drugs and fucking ship it. No, none of that shit. If you're an investor, all investors seek out opportunities. If you can invest in fucking zippers and strings for sweaters and it's going to make you coin, you do it. Because you want to put your money to work, not really you to work. You know what I'm saying? So again, like real investors, they got money, right? They have capital, they got investments that are, live, that are going up, going down, whatever. And they always have this reserves for the next opportunity. And I'm telling you guys right now, this whole psilocybin mushroom things, it's going to be the next opportunity. Now, I don't know what part of the world you're in. Maybe you're not in America, maybe you're not in Canada. I don't know how England is looking at this, but surely in North America, people are going to make money from this if they're smart. And I'll show you guys straight the fuck up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this shit. I might fucking buy a fucking building and, open up a damn friggin' psilocybin friggin' mushroom shop just like all these cannabis shops. Those guys are freaking making mad coin. So, maybe I shouldn't be giving away these secrets so early because then freaking people are going to run with it. But come on, man. Even if people hear about this, they have that stigma in their head and fuck that. Like, remember before crypto? Listen, guys. Listen to me. Remember before in 2012, crypto had that stigma of being a black market thing for terrorists to facilitate drugs, AK-47s in Silk Road, right? Black market, dark web. The government says, oh no, it's bad, don't do it. Well, what the fuck right now is everybody doing it? Right? Everybody's investing in making money. How with this? When you was talking about that with crypto and that was the stigma, if you owned Bitcoin back then, bro, you wouldn't be watching me right now. You'll be fucking on the beach right now in a margarita. With two fucking booties in your fucking face like this. So, let's be honest there, right? Same thing with cannabis. It was illegal. It's bad. But guess what? The moment it went fucking, it passed legislation, people who invested fucking, they're doing the same thing. They're on the island right now fucking sipping margaritas with two booties in their fucking face, right? Well, the same is true with this. It has that stigma, right? They want to demonize it, say it's this, say it's that. Guys, listen, do you know what it does too? This thing is so beneficial. It promotes neurogenesis. It actually gives you bigger brain cells and neurons, bro, that last longer, like, than any freaking thing out there. It's natural too. It could kill you too if you take the wrong one. Just like Advil, though, you want to drink the whole, eat the whole bottle, you're gonna die, right? You gotta know your shit. You drink too much fucking alcohol, you're gonna get poisoned, you're gonna die, right? So guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, cut the fucking bullshit, suspend your fucking beliefs or disbelief for a second, and be open-minded. Because if you're not open-minded, you're really limiting yourself to getting the life that you want. And what's the life that you want? Unfortunately, it does involve having some money, some cash flow that you can put to work that can make you money, because money does fuel lifestyles. It does, right? Don't need all the money in the world, but you got to be smart and be ahead of the pack. And that's what I'm telling you guys, man. I've been living by that Bible for the past like 20 years, bro. And honestly, I wish I was doing it before. You know, well, maybe like 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually 20. You know, it kind of clicked into me when I dropped out of college, and you know, I thought it was the freaking worst thing in my life. This is when Facebook Now came out, and I saw all my fucking friends are like, oh, look at me, I'm going to college, and like taking their fucking pictures and shit and doing all this shit, posting it. And I was like, fuck, bro, you fucked up. I was getting depressed, you know? But that's what fucking the system does to you. It peer pressures you into doing the wrong fucking thing. It gives you fucking information that you think is fucking real information. Well, it's really fucking garbage to keep your ass fucking broke. Because when you fucking are... If everybody was like Elon Musk, do you think the government would like that? No, because we don't fucking need them. Do you think Elon Musk give a fuck about the government? He don't care. He's like his own government. He has more influence than them, as a matter of fact. Buying Twitter, fucking up Apple now, going to the fucking moon. Come on, bro. If everybody was like Elon Musk, affluent like that, we wouldn't need government. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be like the higher ups too. They wouldn't be able to tell us what to do and what to say. And they don't like that shit. Okay? That's a fact. Now smash them like buttons if you agree. Blockchain Toaster. What's up, TCL? Been a while since I tuned in into a live with you, bro. Hey, man, thank you for joining Blockchain. I really appreciate it. And that was my fault, not yours. So obviously, I wasn't here. Yeah, just taking a piss. What we got here? We got Tim H with the, what's that, smoke? That's cool. Give me a whole sealed of that. What are you talking about? You want a full sack of those damn shrooms, bro? Shrooms, that's what's up. There you go. Do you have any companies in mind, Francis? So right now, again, it's not legal, right? As yet. But this is when you got to seek it out. I truly believe, right? Again, I'll go back to the cannabis sort of like pattern what I saw. You know, when you had these illegal companies or growers growing the cannabis before legislation was passed and became legal, those same ones actually were the ones that went to be, you know, legitimized, got their paperwork and became companies. And the government was working side by side with them before when they were trying to fucking hunt them down. You know what I'm saying? To close them down. So, you know, if you keep your eyes on, say, like, you know, these sort of, like, there's online websites and stuff. I was checking it out. I might even mess around with it and like actually try it out myself. Who knows, right? Just to see the product, to see if it's true. But science is saying this. There's a guy, the TED Talks, they're all talking about this like from years ago, you know. I was actually researching dimethyltryptamine a long time ago too, but you know, this was before crypto. That was my first YouTube video, and I ain't gonna show you guys that. Fucking embarrassing. I was in my dingy, dark fucking dungeon basement, and yeah, it's horrible. But anyhow, to answer your question, I don't know any companies right now. In the States, they have, and that's the next step I'm going to take. But I want, like, as I say, man, the moment I find something out, and it's like sometimes, like, even though you can't describe it in words in great detail, right? It's almost like that feeling you have of that, you know, like, you just know, right? Intuition is the best, right? Words cannot beat intuition, man. Like, it's that feeling I get when I fucking know something's going to happen, bro. That's the feeling I get here, bro. So, yeah. Hope that answers your question. Nava says, what's he talking about? Hello, good to be here. Like, look, Nava, yeah, so look, don't take this wrong way. I know a lot of people in this space. How about this? Before you heard about crypto, Nava, what were you saying about crypto? You didn't really care as much, right? Like, crypto, okay, whatever. Bitcoin, okay, whatever. And then you heard about it again. Then you heard about it again. Then you saw people making money. And then like, oh shit, okay, then, you know, I missed the boat. Then people were making money more and more. And then you came into the market and then you saw what could really happen. The same is true with this. It's like, you might be like, okay, psilocybin, when that gets legal, what the fuck is that? I don't give a shit about that. That's bad. That's going to make you hallucinate. Oh man, no, that's not good. You're going to want to act. People, like, not you. I don't mean to pinpoint you, but, you know, and I don't blame you for saying that. You know, because it is kind of like, you know, woo-woo in a way, or, you know, unfamiliar. But people are going to act when it's too late. Again. It's going to happen. So, you know, they just get the wrong information, man. You know, yeah. Okay, so what is the name of that mushroom? It's psilocybin mushrooms, right? So they're just like, cannabis. There's all different types of strains. This has the same thing, but we're talking about for the the legalization part. When any new emerging market comes, or any sort of new thing that goes to market, it normally pops, right? I give you guys the example with crypto and cannabis, the cannabis market. This is going to be very similar. Okay. Crypo says, honestly, I'm going to have to sling in some hard drugs to make some. Hey, do what you got to do, bro, I guess. Interesting, we saw the weed going nuts. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it was literally crypto-like gains. In the traditional world, that's unheard of. That's unheard of. And I see that repeating itself, right? History always repeats itself. There's always going to be opportunity. Whether that's freaking in a crisis or in good times, there's always opportunities. Or sideways times, or if something new comes, right? There's always going to be a new trend. There's always going to be a new product, a new market. Tap into it. We could talk about like freaking AI and all that shit, robotics and all that, but I don't want to get that deep. But I know this is going to happen soon. This is going to happen soon. In my country, it's going to happen soon, in a matter of a couple of years or something, right? North America and in America, it's already happening. So there might be opportunities right now, in that stock market. Right? People are like, oh, he said stock market, I'm gone. Bro, I feel you, man. But wherever the money's at, I'm going after it, bro. I'm not saying, again, no, put a percent in there. Put 2, put 3, I don't know, put 5, whatever you feel comfortable with. But me, man, I'm bullish on this, man. And maybe there's other ways, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a stock in this industry, this new emergent industry, right? It could be something else. Maybe another product you could create, right? Right? Or maybe like you're like me and you're thinking of buying a building and popping up a shop. You can do that too. There's other ways. Oh yeah, by the way, Palmita, I'm actually cutting down on this shit. I'm actually cutting down on shit. I did take one just for the live, but I don't really drink coffee as much, and you guys will see that too once I start that live stream show that we're going to be running next month, I guess. Are we in December yet? No. So in January of 2023. Yo, FB Crypto, what's up, man? I'm curious, bro. Dog, go check it out right now, bro, on the tube, man. This is going to fucking boom and make people a lot of money. It's going to make people a lot of money. People are like, oh, he's shilling. What the fuck, bro? I don't... Oh, man. Anyways, the car it automatically shuts down. But I don't own none of these bags. It's not a crypto. It's just knowledge I'm sharing with you guys and my findings of my research, and that's what I do. I'm a lifelong researcher of the truth, of history, and of investments, bro. Because if you know the history, you know how we got here. If you know how we got here, you know what game we're playing, right? And investments is what, I like to put money to work. I don't like to go to work. If you can master all those things, bro, you're a sound fucking mind individual, bro. You're ahead of the fucking game, right? Listen, man, I'm not smart, I'm not smart. I just intake the right fucking info. That's all. I take the path that's less traveled by. You know what I'm saying? And it works out more times fucking than not, man. That's all. Okay, so what we got here? Hi, all back in biz. You know how we do it. Eba says, happy for the next run-up. Absolutely. I'm actually happy just to show what I've been doing in the bear market, too. I'm more happy for that than anything. A lot of you guys, and I don't blame you guys, are probably saying, hey, I wonder what the fuck this guy was doing in 6 months other than taking a piss. Was he actually building? I'm going to show you guys. You guys are going to be pretty damn impressed with that. And I got a very entertaining thing I'm going to drop on y'all too. So Truth Teller, even though CBDCs are centralized, it's another big money-making opportunity. Okay, so let's go back to that. And that's a good point there, Truth Teller. It almost goes back to what I just said. The government right now are contradicting themselves. They're eating their own fucking bullshit. Right? Crypto was bad. Bitcoin was bad, right? It was for Silk Road. It's for terrorists. It's for money laundering. It's for all this fucking dumb shit they were saying, right? But now all of a sudden they want to fucking make their own crypto on the blockchain, right? Same thing with the cannabis. Same thing with this now. Same thing with all the things from the past that comes here. So I'll tell you this. The reason why I don't like it, other than obviously they could track every single thing you do now, for sure. Like when you get paper dollars, obviously it's harder for them to do that. They just want to monitor you 24/7. But the thing about that now is it comes with a price. What's that price? The markets are going to get dirty. It's going to get tainted, right? Like what we just saw. Like I'm not for centralized exchanges, right? I'm not. You guys know that. FTX is getting this big push. Celsius is getting all this big push. And I know that's not government, but it is centralized corporations. And then, government is making their opinions. We're getting mega institutions coming in. Then you get whales. Then you get big fluctuations. Then you get huge crashes. Then you get VCs running everything. It gets to the point where we invented this, let's call it product or industry, to get away from that, but now we're transforming it into that. So the CBDCs or whatever, central bank digital currency, that's going to be the same thing in my opinion. Sure, it might bring more legitimacy, but I don't give a fuck about convincing anybody anymore, bro. Like, if you don't know this is legit by now, like, you're definitely taking the wrong information on TV. Right? All the reporters talking shit about it. That's what they do. So it comes at a price. And that price I'm not willing to take for this sort of adoption, if that's what they could bring with it. If that makes sense. Okay. Craver King says he's back. You know how we do it. Dark Horse. Oh, you talking about lit? Lit. I mean, man, to be honest, guys, I got to be straight up. I have not been really looking at things like current things that I already have. I have not been following the projects and such. So I will though, certainly. I'm just trying to get back into the groove. The new studio that I got. I was working with the signages and setting that up and all these things. I got to put some acoustic boards there. Once I'm settling like that, I'll definitely go back to see those things and then make some update videos. However, I'm looking forward too, right? I don't really like to look back for too long. I like to look forward, because if we're looking back all the time, you're going to miss the current opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But definitely I would. I'll do that for you. Let's get trippy. Okay, Bernard says, disruption in every industry is underway. Energy, materials, communications, medical. Dubai is not investing in other industries because they can't rely on oil alone anymore. That's true. Because they can't rely on oil anymore, I think is what you mean. Yeah, they can't. So yeah, Dubai, man, so freaking stupid I am, man. I didn't want to get there, but for those of you who knew what was going to happen with my big move there to that freaking island, bro, where I pretty much had a bad experience there. Pretty much got freaking robbed in a way, not physically, but through lawyers. Yeah, one of the other options was Dubai, but again, for me, it was to go there to live. I'm an island boy originally. I didn't want to go live in the desert. Well, you're an island boy, right? You're used to hot weather, but bro, that's way too hot for me. And it's also like a big city life, but Dubai is the shit in terms of business and all that kind of stuff. I'll definitely have a company there and conduct business, but to live there, it's not for me. I just made a full circle and I'm here now, and it is what it is. But you are right. Dubai knows what's up, man. I think all countries and governments are corrupt, but Dubai is something where I'll take my chances with, Infectious energy. Thank you, bro. CryptoTube says, how you doing, CryptoTube? Thank you for joining. Truth Teller, Aaron, why are you spamming about lit? Truth Teller, what's that? 10,000 educated and sensible retail investors is exactly, is way better than one big institution. Bro, that's what I told one guy. I was like, yo, imagine, okay, what's the amount of people in crypto right now? Before the stat was only 1%. That reminds me, like, we are the Illuminati. We're the Illuminati because only 1% of the world's population is in crypto. We are the Illuminati of the average Joes in the world in crypto, get it? Because the 1% is the Illuminati, right? Is those that shadowy government, whatever you want to call it. So at the time when it was 1%, I think when the markets were booming, it probably went to like 3% or something, maybe less, maybe 2%, and then right now it's probably back to 1%. But I used to tell people, I was like, look, man, imagine if we had even 10-15% of the world in crypto, bro. Dude, that outweighs any fucking institution or 2 or 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Or more. So this is what it was meant for, bro. Absolutely. Right on, Truth Teller, Bernard says, I appreciate you. Thomas says, yeah, stop spamming. This is what I like to do. I like to go down every message, no matter what it is. I like to, give everybody a chance to have me read their comment. Okay, so Agar YT. What's up, broski? What's up? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for joining, bro. Thank you for all the support. I saw you were still commenting on all those things. It means a lot. Appreciate you. I'm doing fine, Mira. I'm doing fine. How about you? I'm doing freaking fabulous now. Really good. Been working out, taking care of myself, taking some As I said, what's it called? It's freaking bee pollen or some shit, honey pollen, something like that. See how that goes. Okay, Woo Crypto. I'm so glad you're back, bro. Jamaica. I go way back with you from the beginning, man. What's your name? Are you in Telegram? What's your name? You sound familiar. I know we had about 3 Jamaican guys that do subscribe and comment. Smash that like button, Silva says. Bernard, check out what? Universal Matter. Okay, cool. We'll do. Is Nash Exchange dead? Bro! Dude, you just I forgot about Nash. Holy shit. That was like freaking 3.5 years ago or something. As I said, I don't really like to look back. I like to look forward. I like to stay in the now and see what's there. I like to look back at my mistakes, not to repeat them, but I don't really like to look back at certain things like that. Probably it's dead, bro. If I haven't heard of it, like during the whole bull run, I didn't hear none but Nash, bro. They must be fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know what's going on there. I mean, the devs were legit, and I mean, they were really good guys. People didn't really have interest in Nash for some reason. It is what it is. But yeah, bro, that's eons ago for me. I'm in Canada. I'm aware of the coming boom. There you go, broski. There you go. Well, you know what's up. You know what's up. Poof Cop, wondering what company stocks we are looking at. Gotta check it out. The Dutchies can't catch these. Yeah, so again, I did not look into companies as yet. This is something I'm talking about in Canada where it's not legal as yet, Poof Cop. So I have to gear up for that moment and be ready and do some research now on, you know, what I could find. But in America, there are some companies, I don't know if they're publicly traded, but it is legal there in certain states like Denver. So Denver will be a great place to start first. And I know there's some smart money people watching me right now or might watch the replay, and they're going to look into this. They're going to look into this, right? Expand your freaking thinking and your mind, bro. Expand, like, try to seek out the things that you don't know, you know? It's all about finding knowledge that's not in front of you. That's what it's about, man. It's not really hard, guys. It's just a discipline. That's it. Government have to get in at the lowest prices first. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Well, what the government does is this. They're actually smarter than that. They don't really give a fuck about a stock. Just give us a cut of your sales. You know what I mean? That way they're always winning. You know what I'm saying? So if the company doesn't work out and the stock fucking crashes, they don't give a shit. They're getting the damn fiat. They're getting the tax. You know what I'm saying? So the sales tax and such. And then the corporate tax. That's what they're getting. So, yeah. As long as they can make money from it, even if there was to find a guy, you know, that was doing some messed up stuff, he made a lot of money, kind of like an FTX, and, you know, they know what he did was wrong, and he should be freaking face some consequences to a certain degree. They'll be like, hey, you just want to give us a cut of that and you can walk away for free, right? Let me give you back another freaking telltale sign of this. As I tell you guys, if you know your history, you will see these patterns happen again and again and again. And then you could like, you know, kind of like reference that to now and see how you could implement that to make something successful. So hear this out. In World War II, when USA pretty much freaking won that war and they took down Hitler, what did they do? All of Hitler's scientists was highly advanced. They were extremely advanced in technology. It wasn't the States back then. What did they do? Instead of, you know, pretty much shooting them dead in their head, you know, assassinating them or throwing them in jail for life, they granted them asylum and they made fucking NASA. And that's how NASA was born. You know what I'm saying? So they used them for that instead of doing the right thing, right? So we can see things like that happening today. Yeah, it goes back to what I was telling you guys. If you actually study history, bruh, historical events, you know, it still happens. History repeats itself, just in other forms. That's it. Elon is a puppet to the elite, bro. Probably. I don't know. I mean, people say all these things, you know. I mean, as I said, I wouldn't be surprised about anything. But at the same time, if that was the case, he wouldn't get Donald Trump back onto fucking Twitter. they don't want that guy fucking there. The government wants to run him out of office and all that shit. I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't get into fucking politics. It's all a fucking scam. But I don't see him putting Trump on there and being a puppet. I don't know. If I had to put money on it, I'd be like, it's obviously a possibility, but I don't fully believe in that. I don't fully believe in that. But hey, it could be the case. Who knows? The sweet sound of Francis drinking coffee. What up, NG? Soon you're going to hear the sweet sound of me just speaking without the coffee because I ain't going to be drinking coffee too tough. I study chemistry. I feel cannabinoids and adaptogens, psychedelics will be profitable, spiritual, and financial. Absolutely, absolutely. I've been watching some documentaries and videos on it, bro, and it's actually making me want to try it out too. Right, not from an investing standpoint, but also from a a substance standpoint. Um, yeah, there's a lot of new research that are pointing that how it's super positive, going to have positive impacts on us. Mental health, cognitive enhancement, competitive edge in the workplace, etc., etc. And for investing, how could you not want to do that? If all those things marry up and are true, how could you not want to get involved in that? You just don't love yourself then. You don't love others. You know what I mean? Pulse chain. Yeah, now we talking. So pulse chain to me, I mean, let me start from the very beginning. I showed you guys a clip of a video where I invested into pulse chain, right? I think it's like $150,000, 100K in I think it was like Pulse Chain, and then, or was it, or I can't remember, the Pulse X, the exchange, and then 50K in Pulse Chain, whatever, or vice versa. Now, let's be dead honest, right? I think if everybody knew that how it was going to take this long, it probably won't get as much traction. But like, who cares about that? I could wait. I don't mind. I could wait. I think Pulse Chain. Look, man, a lot things change. From last year till now in terms of like sentiment, because nothing has really been shown. But I just think when this guy actually fucking delivers, bro, it'll take some time and it'll do its thing. But at this point, it's like the question really is, when is that going to come to fruition and go live? Who knows? As I said, I feel as though this whole Louis Vuitton freaking like fiasco show that he's doing, it's just like corny right now. It's not impressive at all, and it's not great marketing at all, because if you're using that for marketing, it's shitty marketing, because you're not really getting anywhere with that, right? Like, it was cool and funny and fucking all that shit for the first fucking year or whatever it was, 6 months. Now it's like fucking a year, over a year and a half. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's too repetitive and it's not really doing much. I don't think that's marketing. As I said, the only chain he should be flossing right now is his blockchain, right? Do I like Richard Hart? Yes. Do I think he speaks facts and truth? Yes. But there's certain antics that I don't really agree with, and that's okay. But I do think he's one of the OGs here, and let him do his thing. I mean, maybe he knows something that we don't know. I don't know. But Pulse Chain, I think when it's all said and done, it should do, it should do its thing. That's all I'll say. Again, expect anything, but I think he knows what he's doing. So let's wait and see. Okay, what do we got here? Hi, Francis. Just joined. Glad to hear from you after so long. Oh, man, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Really appreciate people like you who, comment on such things. This is BP Cath Crusader, rather. Ivan Carillo. Do you still believe in crypto? Do I even have to answer that, bro? Cybersecurity markets will be next big thing. Like, bro, why? Okay, first tell me, why do you say that? What impression from this live stream right now did you get to utter such nonsense or stupidity? I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just being honest. Why would you even say that? I want to know first. Okay. Crypto Tiger. Smash the like button, guys. Great that you also talk about other investments besides crypto. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, look, like right now in the bear market, we could talk about crypto, right? If I see something valuable that I think is valuable, I'll put it out there in crypto, right? But in the bear market especially, you gotta take funds that you made in the freaking bull run and place it in other areas as well. You gotta diversify. You just have to, man. Anybody who tells you anything different don't have real experience in this damn, investing game. That's the name of the game. Any smart investor will tell you that, okay? You always have to put it into other things, okay? Rappers do it, right? Yes, grow your business, do this. People invest in gold, they go other places as well. So, that's just the thing, man. So I don't know if that question was about what I'm talking about here, this next thing that's going to happen, I believe, but doesn't mean I'm not into crypto or I don't believe in it. What the fuck? Bro, crypto changed my fucking life, bro. It changed my lifestyle. If it wasn't for crypto, man, I'll probably still be working on a construction site or trying to figure out life still. Like, I know eventually I would have fucking figured it out. But crypto just expedited that for me. It fast forwarded that for me. It gave me the results much faster than I would have seen it. I would have definitely gone to something else. Again, guys, I know probably half of you won't believe me because it's easy for me to say this now when we're seeing this market come to fruition. which is the whole metaverse and virtual reality. But I actually had these Google Cardboard freaking virtual reality like goggles. You put your phone in it, and it literally is like if, you know, virtual reality. You're at a concert. You look up, you see the roof. You look down, you see the floor. You look left, you see a person. You look straight, you see the performers. Right? I was into that before crypto, so I knew this was a recipe for me. Get something digital, okay? Get something I could work anywhere in the world. So that has to be internet based. Okay, something that doesn't have little to no staff, right? I don't want much overhead. Why? Because it's a lot of headaches to do that. It takes a lot of time to manage. I want something that was easy to manage. So the best thing was to have a global market that's digitalized, right? Little to no staff. To me, that's what I wanted, right? I always wanted to be where I want to be, wherever I want to be, how I want to be around the world. And crypto definitely does that. Other people does other things, drop shipping and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into that, but there's other things out there. Crypto's not the only thing, but it's a powerful thing, right? Just always keep your ears to the ground, man, and see what's going to happen next. Cool. So Thomas says, good to see you, everyone. Yes, it is. Hi, great everyone is around. I agree. Smiley face. What we got here? Woo Crypto. It's Matthew from Jamaica. But I'm not living in Philadelphia. I know who you are. Bro, and the space needs you back, as so many shillers are here now. Yeah. Okay, so since you mentioned the word shill, what is a shill? What is a shiller? To me, it's two definitions, right? You know when you look for a word on Google and the dictionary comes up and it gives you like two fucking lines or two definitions? I'm going to give you two definitions. A shiller, number one, is somebody who is paid to talk about something. So they have a very biased opinion, right? Because they're fucking getting paid, so they gotta speak like this, right? So they're paid to talk about something. They're reading a script. That's a shill. So they don't necessarily believe in it, but they're getting paid, so they'll just talk about it anyways. A lot of influencers do that. A lot of news broadcasting channels do that. And the second definition of a shill is this: somebody, okay, who already owns bags of something and tells you, hey guys, go get some XRP. Go get some ADA. It's going to moon. It's going to be the most decentralized thing. Oh my God, it's going to go up to like 300x, right? This coin could do 1000x, right? And then after people go on, they buy it. But then little do they know that person already owns those bags. So those are my definitions of shills. That's something that I don't do, right? If we look back at how, you know, this bull run was conducted and how we made money and how the majority of the space made money was through pre-sales and also NFTs. In the pre-sale, when you're getting into fucking private round one, it's not even on the fucking market. So I can't even buy the fucking thing and hold it to tell you guys to go buy it. And even if I were to do that, I'm a small-ass fucking tuber. I have like, what, 30 fucking K subs. What fuck is that going to do to ship fucking any coin, even if I already had it, bro? You know what I'm saying? The second thing is, okay, well, he's paid. Listen, in the bull market, you can't tell me right now that other fucking Telegram groups, other sort of communities, other like, you know, projects, you know, like DuckDAOs of the world and Pages of the world and whatever, we're doing this and projects were going up. Were we all just watching? Were we all fucking like tripping out? No, things were going up, right? So part of that was, yeah, you want to talk about your shit after we already fucking invested. So, you know what I mean? I was showing everybody fucking bags, if anything. You know what I'm saying? And we were looking at Web3 grant projects. We were trying to be very particular as well. So that's what that was about. I don't do those things, bro. I have long-term goals, bro. I don't look short-term, okay? You guys know that. But since, you know, you brought the word shiller there in terms of, not to me, just in general, I just wanted to touch up on that too, because I feel as though people do not know the definition of what a shiller is, which is how dumb some fucking people are in this space. Fuck. Yeah, this freaking bee pollen thing is making my throat fucking swollen. Have me fucking mumbling and shit a bit. Okay. So what we got here, even BitBoy is shiller. Well, y'all know that. He's the new fucking vigilante. You know, like dollar vigilante? He's like the new crypto vigilante, apparently. Where is the group, bro? I still have text with us on Telegram, but I can't see the group. Ooh, I don't know. Somebody kicked you out, maybe? I could get you back in if you want. Again, I'm not really in the chat as much, but I'll come back every now and then as I start to gear up, especially within the next week. Okay, I agree. Do you believe in NFT domains? Is that a project? Oh, yeah, that is that project. So one of my guys, I think it was Luigi and Harris, like about, I don't know, 8 months ago, told me about it, and I just bought it for the sake of buying it. I bought 2 domains. I bought my own, and I bought the Fabricant, which is a big NFT project for wearables. I got their own, so if they want it, come ante up, boy, ante up. I think maybe one day it can, like, it's something where it's like a low risk for me. I put like only 2 ETH, and okay, whatever. I'll see what happens. If it doesn't work out, doesn't work out. If it does, it does, right? It's like 2 ETH is like, well, I don't know, bro, 0.005% of my capital or something. I don't know. So, it is what it is. But I do hope it works out. I think it's a great concept. I think NFTs aren't art. I think NFTs is something that is a true identifier of ownership. Okay, it's like a real receipt. That's really what NFTs are, right? So that use case is really good. I also like decentralized domains as well. I think that's a true crypto use case, decentralized use case. And so is this. The project now, I don't know like about the team as much. I know they're doing a lot of presentations. Back then I looked into them briefly. I think Kevin O'Leary was into them. All of a sudden, all these guys are like fucking experts and shit in our field. Kevin O'Leary and, I think somebody said Kevin O'Leary was into Bitcoin when it was at 200. I don't know. Why wasn't he on fucking channel? Why didn't he make a channel, or why wasn't he talking about it back then? Look, if you say that you were into crypto in 2013 or 2011, show me the fucking proof. I don't want to hear you telling me this. Anybody could say that. Show it to me. Where is your, your paper trail? Where are you? Where's your videos, right? That's what matters. Even if you were in it back then, it does not matter if you did not document it. It doesn't count if you didn't document it, right? So yeah. Worldwide Winner says, yo fam, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Fuck. I'm getting cold. I went to Club Super Sex in Montreal when I was 16. What the fuck? Never heard of it, but somebody's laughing. Richard Hart is smart. He knows what he's doing. Waiting to launch Full Bear. Yeah, it's true. So he can say his coin did, that amount of X's again. But you're a smart guy. You know what's up. Yeah, Mr. TY. So this is the thing. Well, how about this? And I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I don't mean to be argumentative, but Hex did launch in a bear market, right? Hex did launch in a bear market, and that did pretty well. So, I mean, for us to say that, let's wait for this, and it's the right thing to do. That's what we're doing as well with Metropolitans. Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. I think you guys are hearing music. Are you guys hearing music right now? Let me know, because it does sink in with my freaking... Oh, shit. I'll just take it out here. Cool. Right. So, one could argue that that's not what happened with a Hex. Why does he just, we go back off of that? So, I don't know. But I think he'll do well when it's all said and done, guys. Let's just be patient on that. I don't think Richard R could afford for it not to do good, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how much did he collect? A couple billion? So, I'm not saying pressure's on, but expectations are there. Although he said, have no expectations, covering his butt. Smart guy, but Oh, the music was on. It was. Okay, cool. Great that you also talk about other investments. Yes. Okay, guys, I think I covered everything, did I? Like Ethereum name service and Unstoppable Domains. Unstoppable Domains, I actually messed up the damn CEO because I bought a domain that was, at the time, a popular crypto YouTuber, Crypto Zombie. And the Chinese guy, which I have nothing against, but I'm a hustler, bro. If you ain't getting your own shit, like look what I just did. I didn't have it first. I bought MetaverseLandlord.com. But if I see something that I can make money from, and that's a legit way, right? Like Fabricant NFT. If you didn't get your NFT or your freaking domain or your Unstoppable domain, bro, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna sell it to you. That's what everyone does, right? That's the name of the game. Whoever comes first gets it. So, Unstoppable Domain, I kind of did a video on them and I exposed them. Go check it out. Fucked them up good. It's a long time ago. Okay. Where are we? When PLS and PLSX launch, that for me will be bottom of the market. Could be. Again, guys, I'll repeat this one last time. I truly believe whenever the next bull run comes, it's going to be a big one. I think, right? Again, let's go back to what I said. 2017, it was only white papers, right? It was projects talking about what they could build. Do you believe in us? Look at this. And then sure enough, in that bear market that came the next year and the next year after that, 2019, 2018, leading up to 2020, we saw DeFi. DeFi was flourishing. So now it went from an idea to an actual living, breathing product. That's where we saw more adoption, more use case, more value, right? Markets grew as well. So right now what we're looking at is Web3, which is the metaverse, right? It's just really an idea. It's just really freaking white papers. I know Decentraland is there, but it's kind of crappy. And it's only one, and it's kind of lame. You know, and they don't, I don't know if they run much businesses there. I didn't buy land there. I just didn't like it. I wasn't feeling it. But you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to see this whole freaking, the same thing repeat itself here, where these metaverses were white papers, and now during this bear run, or bear market, they're going to be working on that. And when the bull market comes back, it's going to do the same thing what DeFi did. That's what I truly believe. Right? So that's why I think we could definitely see, or not definitely, we could probably, was the word I was looking for, see a similar bull run, if not bigger. But after that, I think bull runs aren't going to be as bullish. You know what I mean? It's going to, there will still be opportunities. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. There will be opportunities, but of that order of magnitude, anybody who tells you it is might be lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Probably is lying to you. They just wanted to get all giddy for no reason. Like, do you guys like to fucking get fairy tales sold to you and tuck you in on bed at night, or do you want that real shit? Because I tell people that real shit. Right? It's not. No market ever lasts like this in terms of always bullish and bullish and bullish. It'll come back be bullish. However, as I said, if you just joined it right now, you're like, this guy's fucked. Look at the title about the next big boom, and he's saying it's not going to be bullish. But, things do fizzle out, and yeah, you know what I mean? It gets more matured, and it's harder to make dumb money-like gains. Okay, so do not fuck up in the next bull run as many did fuck up during the last bull run when I was fucking trying to, warn people of taking profits. And if you don't think I was trying to do that, go check out my last video last week about 8 days ago. I got some clips to refresh memories. Okay, guys, so we are hitting 1 hour here. I need to get some videos done for y'all. I'm going to do a video on the Metropolitan project to show you guys a few things there. I'm going to do a video on the website, on the smart contract, and on something else. I can't wait to show y'all. It's going to be fire. I feel good again, guys. It's good to be back. This is where I belong, man. I don't belong anywhere else. And my throat's swollen. I am fucking stuttering. Don't think I'm going to take this damn fucking honey fucking, was it? Pollen? Bee pollen again. Alright, guys? Does that make sense? Are you going to be a life researcher like myself? Are you going to look for the next freaking big opportunity, whether that's in crypto or not? Are you put your motherfucking money to work, or is your ass going to be working for fucking money? Come on, man. Don't be that guy. I want you guys, again, to deplete all that bullshit information you were trained on from our parents, from the schools, from the governments. And I want you to do your own research, fill that with new information you learned, okay? From your own experience, from your own intuition, from your own gut. And only then you might break free from fucking slavery. Alright, guys? So until then, you're on your own.